Welcome in the Universe community. My name is Sanchita Pandey and our topic for today is how not to get distracted. If you start paying attention to what you have to do, how can you concentrate, and these people are really disturbing me, it will be difficult to concentrate. But if instead of trying to concentrate, you just find that clarity about your purpose in life, everything else will also be clear. Because now what is going on in your mind is your purpose. Something you are determined to finish. You know you must complete this task today by a specific time, and now nothing will be visible. Even when there is confusion and conflict all around, you'll be focused in your work because you know by 5 o'clock today I must finish this. I must do this because this is in my to-do list and I must follow my list, my plan of things that I have decided to do today. So instead of actually sitting and concentrating, when you try to concentrate, what happens is you can just hear all the distractions, you can see all the distractions around. It is like the whole world is there to disturb you. But once you focus your mind towards a goal you must accomplish today, then what will happen? Everybody else ceases to exist. The conflict, the confusion, people talking around you, nothing will distract you actually, because now your focus is right there at one place. That one thing you must finish today. Like you must be knowing about Arjuna's story. His brothers were lined up and they had to shoot an arrow on the eye of a goldfish, and their teacher asked them one by one, okay, before you shoot, just tell me one thing. What can you see? And the first brother said, oh, I can see the beautiful clouds. The weather is so good today. Another brother said, I can see these green trees all around and my lovely brothers around me, and teacher, you are there. I really respect you for your knowledge. And when it was Arjuna's turn, and he was supposed to be one of the best archers during that time, he said, I cannot see anything else. I can just see the eye of this goldfish. And then his teacher said, now you're ready to shoot at the eye of this goldfish. So only he was allowed to shoot. What was the difference? The difference was in the focus. So when you focus only on the target, nothing else is visible. No sounds are audible. So there is only silence in your mind, and then all this noise around doesn't make any difference. That is why James Allen said, circumstances do not make a man. They reveal him to himself. And so what you have to do is not work on each and every person all the time, but only to work on yourself. Once you concentrate, once you are clear with what you want to achieve today, everything will become clear on its own. Another thing is, as an empath, you have to see that some people really know what interests you and they'll come up with a topic of your interest and then you go on and on and on. So be careful. Remember Ester Hicks' beautiful lines, you are responsible for your happiness. The other person has his own spirit. So this person knows what to do. You can guide this person not through words. So don't teach using your words. You cannot teach the other person till the other person accepts that there is something to learn. All the learning has to start from this person. So anything that you are wanting to teach the other person will never reach there, because this person doesn't know that he has to learn something. The ego comes in between. Why should I learn? And you will teach me. And so the best way to inspire anybody is to become an example yourself. Let the other person get ready to learn looking at you. So again, you have to concentrate on improving yourself, self-improvement. And it is not selfish. Ester Hicks says that the self is the spirit within you. And so if you are taking care of the God within you, How can you call it selfish? So take care of your own happiness, because then you will inspire all others. They will learn looking at you. Another thing is, get away from your conditioned mind. You have certain conditionings, like whosoever comes and rings the bell, you say, please come in, please come in. And then by the end of the day, when you have not finished anything, none of your tasks is finished, you blame the other person. But if you look carefully, you could not say no. You were conditioned to ask each and every person to come and sit. So why should you ask everybody to come and sit? You don't have to show your love by sitting for 2 hours, 3 hours with one person. You are wasting your time. Now, if you have a blueprint of what you have to finish today, you will not do that. Like, you don't invite all the thoughts. You don't sit with all the thoughts. You choose your thoughts, and then you give importance only to positive thoughts. Likewise, don't ask everybody to come in and sit with you and chat with you, whether it is on phone or whether it is in your own drawing room. You should respect your time and you should respect your energy. And by respecting your time and energy, you are also respecting the other person's time and energy. Maybe they see you and they learn something good from you. So time is a precious currency that you have in your own hands. Don't waste your time, and your life energy is so precious. Why not utilize it in creative pursuits, to follow your desires, to follow and do something good? Now, always have a plan for your day. You must have a list of things, and the difficult things you can just break into 2 or 3 days. No need to finish the whole task in one day. So what you can do is, don't clean up the entire almirah today. Just one part of the almirah, one part of your bookshelf, or one part of your clothes. That's it. The next day, go back again and clean up the other part. That is how in 2 or 3 days you'll finish the whole thing. That is how you break difficult things into smaller, simpler parts. Then you should also have me time. Me time doesn't mean when you are going to for yoga, or when you go to gym, when you're going for morning walk. That is not me time. Me time is sitting and doing nothing, just meditating. That is me time, because now you are not thinking of anything, and then you get inspiring ideas. These ideas can be incorporated in your daily tasks to make them better. These tasks can help you learn something and take small steps forward in whatever you may be doing. When it is time for sleep, do not work on your mobile. Just switch off your gadgets and go off to sleep. Do one thing at a time. There is nothing like multitasking. You may have a lot of tasks in hand, but at one time, just try to finish off one task. Because when you concentrate on one task, you know what are the areas where you have to make certain improvements. Like they say, if you complete 10,000 hours doing something, you'll become a master. But then those 10,000 hours also include removing the errors. If you keep practicing the same error again and again, that will become a part of you. So you have to see what are the zones where you have to clear up your errors. What are the zones where you have to include some new ideas, new ways of doing anything, and then you improve. Then you become a master. Keep learning and improving, and then when you do those 10,000 hours of work, then you become a master in it. So keep improving every day. Keep your to-do list short and simple. And then there are certain tasks which must be finished during the early hours in the morning. So like that, you have to have a blueprint of the tasks in hand in your mind. So that is how you will know how much time to specify for a certain task. And every time you are able to finish your task, just reward yourself. Reward yourself by beautiful words of appreciation. Just appreciate yourself. Don't wait for others to appreciate you, because this will give you renewed energy and enthusiasm to do the next task in a better way. So, few words of appreciation for you are all you need to gear up for the next task. Become self-motivated. Most people won't appreciate you for your good work, but it doesn't matter, because now you're not looking for approval outside. You know you are the best judge of your work. So just step back and become a witness of your work. Just see what quality of work you have done. Is there any scope for improvement? If there is, accept that and keep improving. So you are the best judge of your own work. When my first book was published, I was really very happy, and I told one of my friends, I said, my book has been published. I am so happy. This feels so great. And this person says, oh, my friend's 7-year-old daughter's book has also been published. Oh, that's really great. Or I remember when I really sang well one day, after the song was over, this person says, what great lyrics, what great composition. And both are actually not there. The legends are no more. And what about the singer? No words for the singer? No. So don't wait for approval from outside. If you ask others to judge you, they won't judge you. They may not judge you the right way, because it all depends on how they are feeling at any point of time. So become your best judge. Keep away from people who make your mind chatter. There are some people, like, they will just leave you confused. They will leave you, you will just start thinking so much. Your concentration will be gone, and it will be like, what did they say? Why did they say? What happened? Shall I ask somebody else? Certain kind of tension is there after they leave. So be careful of such people. Don't see whether it is a family member or a relative. Just see a person as an individual. Would you like to have this individual as your friend? If the answer is yes, then be with this person, even if this person is your family member or your relative. If you find them difficult to handle, or if you find that it is a waste of time, they are not serving your interests, it is a waste of time actually, sitting and chatting and talking about everything that doesn't serve you anymore. So do not waste your time and energy. Then it is better to give them love from a distance. That is the best way. You still love them from a distance, so that you can concentrate in your own work. And now, as you concentrate, the results will show. So initially it is possible. People will say, oh, this person has changed so much. Now she doesn't pick up our calls. She's not on the WhatsApp. If you start watching each and every video that your friends send on WhatsApp, you'll spend your whole day watching these videos and messages. Where is the time to concentrate on your purpose? So initially they may find that you are not paying them much heed, but later they will understand when they see the results. Now, say 6 books at a stretch or 500 videos at a stretch, you cannot make these videos by not concentrating on your work. If you have a choice, either you tolerate people or you concentrate on your work. You have a choice whether to concentrate on your work or you sit and chat on phone, sit on WhatsApp, keep doing your mobile. And so it is a choice you are making every moment. How much of break time are you taking? Now, if it is break time, you must know when to stop and get back to work again, because there is much to accomplish. So take breaks in between, but you must know when to stop. You must also understand that all the problems are not your problems. Everybody has their own inner being and spirit to guide them towards the solution. So don't go about guiding each and every person you meet, because now as your intuitive powers are high, you know the other person is going wrong, but then let them be. Don't give an advice till you are asked to give an advice. So you should know when to zip your mouth. Let them do, let them learn. Don't become a helicopter on their heads. Oh, I know how to do it. So you don't keep guiding each and everybody. And don't supervise something that you have outsourced to the other person for doing. For example, if you have kept somebody for doing a specific work, let the other person complete that work. Now, don't keep on supervising that work. Don't keep on supervising the person in the kitchen, in the garden, and everything. You are wasting your energy. And if you have to supervise somebody, then that is not the right person to keep. Or then, if it is a family member, you should know when to ignore. That is also intelligence. On what cannot be cured has to be endured. Know when to ignore something and just keep concentrated in doing your work. Now, you don't have to be accessible to each and every person all the time. Then, even if you are concentrating on your work, every time you will be distracted. So, don't be accessible. If somebody really has some important work, this person can message you, and in the morning, afternoon and evening, thrice you can just check on the messages and see if there is an important message and get back to the person. So that is how you can go about doing your work with full concentration. You should know that the most intelligent people have the least number of friends. They'll have 1 or 2 friends, but then these will be genuine friends who will stand by them in failure and in success. So choose your friends carefully. They can be your family members also, or if you get good friends, that is how you choose your friends. Through their actions, are they there for you? Are they takers, or do they give you something also? Don't just keep giving. They cannot be your friends, because after some time you'll feel saturated. So right from the beginning, you have to draw a line. It has to be give and take. Why? Because you know how to respect yourself. If you appreciate somebody, the other person should also appreciate you. It is not like I appreciated, now you appreciate. Not like this. But then you know whether it is just one-sided love or not. So you have to be careful. Once you are mindful and when your intuitive powers are really high, you understand. And then experience is the best teacher. Even if you go wrong, the next time you know what to do. This is all in this video. Thank you so much, Inner Universe community. My message for you is I love you and I wish good health, abundance, inspired action, lot of inspirational ideas, peace, love, and everything that you desire for yourself. I wish you abundance and keep smiling and take care of yourself. Respect yourself, and only then others will respect you. Respect your time, only then the others will respect your time. And learn to say yes and know when to say no. Thank you. Namaste.